live. East Coast time, yeah. We on the rise, pick up shoes, enjoy the ride. What we can do is motivate minds, like Motivation Monday, all about your life. I make the try, thinking and climb, like waste of time. Here we get the Wednesday where we can ride to new way, music where they hit this thrive, yeah. Thursday, we don't talk to me. Open mic and be, you can say your time today. But I like Saturdays, but I'm on cycle days. You can rock the stage, but you only got 30 minutes on the string. So what you come along with me? You can be a part of me in the biggest team. I call my PT Weekly Peace. Weekly on the corner seat. Won't you come join with me? You can be a part of me in the biggest team. I call my PT Weekly Peace. Catch me weekly on the corner seat. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. Tell them all around it. Tell them let them talk about it. Talking about it. I want them talking about it. I'ma tell them all around them. Tell them let them talk about it. Talking about it. Come on and talk about it. Tell them all around the world. Let them talk about it. So grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Easy Show is online Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, baby. Grab your camera phones.
Hey. What it is, what it do, what it down, what's going down. Yeah, we had to get it right. We in this bitch tonight. Talk about it Tuesday is on point. We got a conversation for you. So tonight's topic, we're gonna be talking about some things. Right? Hold on a second, just quick few minutes here to get this together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you are. There we go. So yeah, today is Tuesday. We're looking for the topic conversation of the day. You know what I'm saying? And in this conversation, I kind of wish I had my homegirl in here today because we talked about this on an off day of the week. It was kind of one of those backup conversations. We just got on live and decided this was a really good topic to talk on. So you know what happens. Uh-huh. What? What the hell just happened there? That was some of the weirdest shit I just seen. Just some weird, abnormal shit. Like you knew where I was trying to go, and you decided to be the asshole of the week. But it's okay. Hmm. All right, we're just dropping some stuff in the comment section. Got some things going on.
I need to be able to talk to you and be honest with you without you being upset with me about what I was honest about.
Tonight's topic, Tuesday, we want to talk to the people about the modern day 2024 narcissist. What are your thoughts on this phenomenon, this special character? Comment below or tap in at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for tonight's episode on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Plus, you can also catch us right there for the same secret word of the week. This time around, if you're the first one in, we got you. Peace and love. Talk to you tonight. It's Peasy. I bite.
Fucking idiot. Fucking tablet is an idiot. I keep getting somehow tangled up in shit. Can't even keep this motherfucker on the stable sitting. But anyway, today's topic Tuesday goes a little something like this.
Tonight's topic, Tuesday, we want to talk to the people about the modern day 2024 narcissist. What are your thoughts on this phenomenon, this special character? Comment below or tap in at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for tonight's episode on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Plus, you can also catch us right there for the same secret word of the week. This time around, if you're the first one in, we got you. Peace and love. Talk to you tonight. It's Peasy. I bite.
All right. Hold on. Okay. So, like I said, 2024 narcissist. I mean, it's not like it's a form or fashion of difference. They all have the same egotistical mindset. Most of these people that we're talking about have a tendency to always appear to be on the right side of things, or at least they want you to believe that. But they're not. Some have developed such a atmosphere that a lot of these people just really get over on you. They get over on their folks. They get over on everybody else, and it's an enabled habit. People, I feel like narcissists develop through growing up as a narcissist or around a narcissist. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like this kind of a thing happens. It just forms into a person. No, narcissism is something that is developed with a person, and I feel like it is something that it literally is a trained skill. Okay? People like to exaggerate all the time. People like to lie, especially when when it depends on what the situation is. And in this case, man, like narcissists, it's really, really bad. They just don't know when to stop. You know, they constantly give you these lies. They keep telling you these stories and try to enrich you and believing that everything is on the right path, but it's not. It's so convincing that it's like lying on top of lying on lying on top of lying. Yeah, you know what I mean? So right quick I can give you a little something here. A little something here. Just something to set the situation, right? All right. Uh-huh. Definition of narcissist. Of course they got a YouTube video for it. Just take a listen. What the fuck are you doing? Please stop dropping on me. Please stop dropping. There ain't no reason for none of that shit. Just so weird. And we have a guest. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Rob. What up, my guy? Ain't shit, big dog. What's happening with you, man? It's another day down, and we just in this motherfucker to be talking about a topic today. And the topic of the day is, what are your thoughts on the narcissist in this year? Like, have you encountered a narcissist in your life?
Can you define to me what is a narcissist, bro? I could be direct and accurate.
All right, give me a second. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this a little volume because I want to play it back.
All right.
Motherfucker, stop dropping, please. Hold on. Let me get you right. Get you fucking right. Same.
Around 28%. Skip back 1 minute. Skip back. Skip into 0 seconds. 50 seconds.
Narcissistic personality disorder is one of 10 personality diagnostic and statistical manual of mental disorders published by the American Psychiatric Association. In general, personality disorder is defined by a long-term presence of internal experiences.
A long-term presence of internal experiences. So there's basically one of 10 personal, like mental disorders.
Do not change much over time and cause
it tends to be a situation where people tend to act out whenever they get, you know what I mean, upset about something. Like, say for instance, if I caught you in a lie, right?
When it comes to narcissistic,
instead of you admitting your fault, you'll knuckle down and try to make every excuse as to why that lie is still true. You know what I'm saying? So the average narcissist has a compulsive nature. It's like a compulsive liar nature. They just tend to overly exaggerate about everything. So there'd be certain things that you would be like, oh, that's not that bad. These motherfuckers start losing their shit.
So your question was, have I encountered a person with I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but behavior?
Hold on, say it again.
Your question was, have I encountered anyone with narcissistic behavior?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I would say to the line effect, you know what I'm saying? I never really gave it much thought, you know what I'm saying? Some people I find are stuck in their ways and really don't have any control over it, which makes me think that, or pay more attention to that behavior, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's like a flaw, you heard me? And I mean, it seems like it could not even be intentional at times, but
It is because once it's established that this particular order of disorder is established, yeah, it's almost like they can't help themselves. It has to be a certain way, or they have to say it a certain way, or you know what I mean, in order for them to feel like liberated in a way.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Um,
And for me, go ahead.
no, I'm listening to you because I'm not sure what I was gonna say next, but I was gonna, I hear.
But that's the whole thing for me. Like I think of it in the sense of because like I've dealt with a lot of people with different disorders, right? One of
You.
my exes was schizophrenic. She was borderline schizophrenic before we met, and the signs became a lot more apparent in her mood swings. So like these kinds of mental disorders tend to also inherit other things. You know what I'm saying? Like so you could be basically trying to
A narcissist is not what you think. A narcissist is not a person who thinks so highly of themselves. They will take themselves down to take the other person down.
yeah, that's true too.
Is it a lie if
Another thing about narcissists, they really don't think they're special, but they act like it.
you're either
And their intentions are, in most cases, like the average narcissist that I can consider that I know of, most of the time they just look for ways to make you look little. You know, oh, I have a, if you got a B plus on your grade, they A plus. You know,
So no.
that kind of an attitude. So you know what I mean. So it varies between different people. Some people really struggling with it, and others are really just what I mean, trying to develop a treatment way to establish what I mean, a normal life around it.
Interesting topic, you know what I'm saying? I don't have much
Yeah,
knowledge of it, but it's
good,
something definitely that's worth researching, you know what I'm saying? Because different
absolutely. And
behaviors,
go
communication
ahead.
is important
Hmm.
in my field, you know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
understanding how to properly communicate with
Hmm.
different personalities is something that I may want to look into, you heard me?
Absolutely. I mean, and at this interim in life, man, we never know who we're gonna encounter, the type of people we encounter. You know what I mean? Like I've been in, like I say, like I was working today, like for example, and I met so many people. You know what I mean? Just in a little bit of time that I was at work today, that you know what I mean? Like who's to say what another person's mental state is? You know what I'm saying? And it's not
True.
always apparent. It's not always something that you can read off of the top of the, looking at a person. So, I mean, in most cases, the best thing to do in a situation like that is for me, like, I take it all, you know, with a positive note. So I try to impact a person more on a positive level. Like, hey, listen, let's talk about this. Whatever's on your mind, we can bring it out, bring it to the table, and possibly come up with a proper remedy, you know, because in
Would
this
you
day and age,
refrain from speaking to a person with such behavior, bro?
Depends. It really does. Like, for example, when my ex-girlfriend and I were together, and she was not giving a proper acceptance to her mental disorders or even acknowledging that it was real. And it took a lot, like just having a conversation with her. There were times where she would act out, in a way where it would be like, hey, are you okay? No, she's not. You know, standing in one place, staring off into space, or she's punching herself in the face, and I'm like, yo, chill out. You know,
It sounds
but
like my bad.
No, go ahead.
It
What were you
sounds
saying?
like the behavior maybe seeks for attention.
Mm-hmm. And that's another part about it. It's like an inclusive part to it. There has to be an attention left on that person. They have to feel as if they are important. They have to make sure that whatever they're imposing on you is to make you feel as if you've got to work harder or do better. You know what I'm saying? Because they straight, right? And in reality, it's their issues a lot of the time. You know what I mean? They don't have it all together, and they're just simply trying to point out flaws, maybe even in themselves, through you, so they don't look like the guilty party or the person that needs help. It's like they contend to feel and act as if they are not the ones that have the problem. It is you, in fact, that have the problem, and that's how they look at things. So in any case, when it comes to that particular fashion, these type of people here, they are somewhat of a person who's like always out for someone else. They're looking for anyone who will pay them any attention, anyone who will soak up the words they say and believe them, even if it's wrong. And it's often that thing. It's often that particular situation for these type of people. They have like Jesus Christ. All right. They have a big situation when it comes to like how do you, oh my God.
My question would be like, to a person with this behavior, how can
Right.
one realize it? Because the whole thing about being mental is learning how to cope or somewhat improve to
Right.
a normal functioning level.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it seems as with narcissistic behavior, it's maybe not noticeable. How would you cure or find a remedy to better utilize just daily functions or commuting from place to place, speaking to people? I don't know. That's not a behavior I feel that I suffer from. As far as a diagnosis, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But it's something that people should be aware of also. Because if a person's manipulating or compulsive lying, like I always brought up, like a man has his word. You know what I'm saying? He says he's gonna do it. He executes and does it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely right. And that's
I just
part
find
of
it
the
difficult.
deception play. That's part of the deception play for the narcissist. The particular narcissist will insist that everything they're saying is correct. or everything that they're doing is on the up and up, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So it's when you even when you catch them out there sometimes, like they most times don't even admit to their fault. They will fight you tooth and nail, verbally down to the bottom, to the last word.
What I
So
would
it's just
worry
like,
about is that I'm not sure it's the opposite of narcissistic behavior.
mhm,
Because if a person is lying to you in your face, I'll speak
mhm,
relationship wise.
right,
And
right,
some people are not as strong minded, and they may even go along with this lie. Then it
mhm,
becomes a problem not only for the person that is narcissistic, but also
but
for the
it's the
person
same
that's
person.
listening, because
Yep,
they can easily be getting over on. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. Absolutely true. It leaves you vulnerable, which in this situation is so hard to identify, because with certain narcissistic people, their actions don't always suggest that on the first impact. You know what I mean? It's always something that if you study a person or if you study people, then most times down the line, this doesn't take very long to notice. Certain people have certain ways about themselves, and there are certain ways intend to go one way or another. Either you're in a good space or you're in a not good space. And when it comes to a narcissist, their negativity is probably part of their energy sources in a way. You know what I mean? They take on all of these negative things and they look for it in a way, mostly just to convince you that it's good. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, come on, please jump off this bridge. You'll be all right. I promise you. You
I'm not
know,
a doctor, or my question would be like, what would you think triggers or causes this behavior, bro? Is it something
mm,
from
good
early
question.
stages of life, or
This is a good
I
question.
don't know?
Very good question. And for that, I think I'm gonna go jump into
Suggestion. Never argue or fight with a narcissist. Included. Unlike search results for definite clubhouse sources. Are you a narcissist? Shorts. No writers. Um,
what defines narcissism.
top results. Button. One of zero. Button. One of one.
Have you ever
Zero.
met a person with the narcissistic behavior and they were
Yeah.
successful in any type of way?
Oh man.
22.
You know what's funny? I think they actually named a few celebrities in the world today that are narcissistic. So I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely
It's
not.
sort of difficult for me to speak on because I give people the benefit of the doubt majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? Tell shows differently. Meaning like a person can say something and I'll take their word for it. Cause my word, I know my word is good. You know what I mean? But everybody's different
Hmm.
to a certain extent. I mean, it's something I would look deeper into. Seriously though.
Definitely though, bro. Like, cause I mean, in the world we live in today, a lot of us as human beings suffer from things that are still being classified and defined at some points. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have, people who have the more common things that have already been discovered and designed with a name on it. but we often don't get much information when it comes to how to handle or how to deal with someone with narcissistic behavior. You know what I'm saying? Uh, narcissistic behavior.
Judge Judy.
God, here we go. It's Judge Judy. Oh, so you're basically telling me Judge Judy's a narcissist. Definitions of narcissistic behavior.
According to the Alexa Answers contributor, narcissistic behavior is a way of acting that shows an inflated sense of that person's own importance alongside a need for excessive attention and admiration.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, they overly exert themselves to feel important. Basically, they want you to define them as the most important thing around because they need that energy from you in order to keep the lie rolling, in order to keep the stories going, and to be validated in a way. It's the weirdest thing because personally, I don't know myself how I would deal. I've dealt with a lot of different mental disorders in people. I know somebody bipolar. I know people who suffer from Tourette. You know what I mean? I know people who just really have a borderline. You should have been defined as CDPC type of crazy. And I myself, constantly looking into the brighter side of things. I don't tend to point out people's situations, and usually it's something that with that it particularly broadcasts itself. Like people are defined. Some of them have a tendency to I want to say not even keep a low profile because some of these people are just some of the most boisterous people you'll know. So it's definitely a different thing, man. And the vibe is always something strange. It's not original. It's not really an original thought at some points. It's just like, yo, where are you guys Where are you guys going with this? You know? And any logical thinking person would have already had defined, and found a way out of that. Just be like, yo, this ain't right. Something ain't working here. You know? But
Personally, I try not to cling on to diagnosis. I feel like
mhm,
scientists are still learning and they're actually studying a
every day.
vast number of the population. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, they do. They really do.
Uh, is it accurate? I would say yeah, pretty much based on like if you're familiar with Narden, the Narden
Hmm.
effect, or who was it? The fight or flight and all that shit. We have studied that in
Hmm.
psychology. But anyway, it's like a pattern or a chain of events where
Oh,
if you change the sequence of one thing, it could alter the ending effect, like a domino ripple effect. In other words,
okay. Okay, I know what you mean. Oh, chain reaction, huh?
but behaviors are very unique to a certain extent. I find because everybody's different.
Hmm.
What I
Right.
focus mainly on is the well being of self and others.
Mentally.
And you know
Okay.
what I mean? To sum it up, not to have a
Yeah,
destructive behavior. In other words,
that's it. It's more like when you consider the attitude nature of a person. You know what I mean? Like their personality is defined in certain ways as to look certain things or differently. as I was saying earlier, I feel like it's something that develops with, you know what I mean, growing in as a child. I mean, some people are, you know, naturally self-centered. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
true,
saying?
true.
So in that sense, if they have offspring, children learn from their parents all the lessons they learn. And if your parent is narcissistic, then in most ways you're going to learn the traits because it's going to develop as you grow. So I mean, like that's part of the reckoning of it all. So it's like when you recognize that an individual has a more, and it's like not even an antagonizing way, but it's more, I can't even think of the word that I want to use. But when we look at it, it goes into a category of people that are situating themselves to have people that are just like at their beckoning call. Anything they say is correct, and anything you say is wrong. So it's like, you could say it's blue skies outside, and they'd be like, "Nah, it's purple." You know,
Sure.
and they'll fight you. They'll verbally attack you on that whole thing. Oh no, you can't prove it. Da da da. This and the third. So I mean, for me, honestly, I like I said, as a sociable person I am, I try to include myself with different people. I speak to different people from different walks of life, and in that time of me walking and meeting people, you don't know who you're walking into. Like I've
True.
met a natural, normal person, seemingly. You know what I mean? He says hi, we speak, and the next thing you know, the third sentence that comes out of his mouth is something like, "You like what?" It just makes you say it just makes you really be like, "Wait a minute, what did you say?" You know what I'm saying? Because in that sense, that is the fabric of what most of these narcissistic human beings tend to do. So it really just shakes off in a way where some people just don't know, or they do, but they are so set in their ways that they don't choose to change that. It's like, I like what I'm doing here. you
Sure
know
enough.
and that's something that, you know what I'm saying, to me, I feel like we as a human population, we have got to be able to, you know not
Notice for
give
sure.
a person a mental scan, but at least be having a grounded nature understanding of what to look for, these warning signs, because there are people in the world that are narcissistic, and they are in full relationships, they hold jobs, all of these things. And it's not because they are, handling it with care, or even doing the job right. They might even be, one of the worst employees they have at their job. But at the same time, in most cases, whenever you're looking at this situation, you have sort of
Diverse.
a gray area. Yeah. And it's a gray area. It's a really gray area. Like, people can't always tell you, oh, well, I don't know what that means, or I don't know how that feels. Um, and at that whole thing, I myself personally look at it just in a sense of just trying to understand, like, what caused this, what has been the central source as to why this person believes that they have to be this way, or they have to think this way. You know what I mean? Because in most cases, it's not even necessary. It's just them determining how, you know, they can be validated in your circle, you know. And one of my friends told me is something that was really lasting with me when he acknowledged that he found out that his girl was narcissistic. You know, um, basically the way he deals with it now, it's like, uh-uh, and don't feed into whatever they say. Nah, if it don't seem right, nah, cut that shit down. And one thing that he was saying to me, which is something that I remember him telling about a bunch, was it's better to ignore the narcissist when they are spewing whatever they're saying. It's better to just ignore them and let them continue to say it, but they're gonna be saying it to the air. So, you know what I mean? It has no bearing on you. And it only agitates them, but it also at the same time allows them the opportunity to realize that they're not making sense. You know what I'm saying? So like if they're consistent in about telling you something and making you believe it, trying to, you know, influence you to be a partner involved in in this conversation, what you have to do is take in, noting that, you know, the truth is not what she's making or he's making, you know.
Not to change the subject, Peasy, but I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to wrap it up. I got some shit to do right in a few, but I want to
yeah,
applaud you first before I go, man. I've been hearing these last songs you've been posting, man. It sounded right, bro. Keep up the good
thank
work, bro. If
you. I'm
nobody
working
told you
on
yet,
it,
I'm
bro.
proud of you, man. You know,
Thank you,
stay
bro.
focused.
Thank you. I do appreciate it, bro. I really do, bro. I appreciate you coming on here chopping it up with me, man. It's a lovely
Already
thing when I get a
tomorrow
chance to
freestyle.
chop it up.
Tomorrow,
New Wave Music
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
the music channel, right?
Yes, sir. We in here.
How many
Try to get in
submissions
here
are
on
we
time.
allowed, bro?
Well, because we don't have a large listing at this point right now, we got at least 10 songs at this point. We'll try to get at least 10 songs
I'm
through.
gonna send you a couple,
All right, say
two
less.
or three songs for sure. What three? I'm gonna send three songs, man. I'm gonna tap out right now, but when I
All right.
get off of here, I'm gonna submit right now, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. All right,
Have a
man.
good
You
day
take
at
it
work
easy. You
tomorrow,
have
man.
yourself a
Enjoy
good rest of the
yourself.
day. You already know it. You already know it.
Same.
I'm gonna take it in
Peace.
stride, brother. Peace, King. Yes, yes. And it's a beautiful thing. It's just a beautiful thing. What is you doing? Say, thought you was acting weird again. Hmm. Let me see here. So this is our tonight's topic Tuesday. We want to talk to the people about the modern day 2024 narcissist. What are your thoughts on this phenomenon, this special character? Comment below or tap in at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for tonight's episode on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Plus, you can also catch us right there for the same secret word of the week. This time around, if you're the first one in, we got you. Peace and love. Talk to you tonight. It's Peasy. I bite. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. It is your boy, and we are here for a whole new episode. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Talk About It Tuesday's episode is all about narcissists. And it's so many weird people out here trying to take our fucking heads off. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Yeah, so it's hard to get around the attributes of a typical person who just doesn't understand when they said the wrong thing or not been correct about anything they've done. And it gets tough. Trust me, I ain't gonna lie about that. I think that that's probably the hardest situation to have to deal with because you don't know whether this person is for real or they're just caught in some type of fictitious world. So you look at it and you try to define it in any way that's possible. But yeah, like cautiously watching out for the narcissist is very complex in nature, and not everybody has a very harsh, or should I say, studied hand on understanding. Tonight's topic, Tuesday, we want to talk to the people about 2024 narcissists. What are your thoughts on the modern day narcissist? And let me know. Let's talk about it tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Or you could also join us tonight and be a part of tonight's new Secret Word Challenge. Join us and be the first guest on the show after it's called and get the right secret word, and we got you. All right? So check it out. First come, first serve. Let's go. Peace and love. It's Tuesday. Let's talk about it. Peasy. Bye. Yeah. Okay. So I got those two. But I had to make sure that we got them right there. Snapchat shit. I just do have to check in and make sure. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like this is a new wave of things that are going today. A lot of the times we don't pay attention to that shit. It catches us off. It catches us off guard. And really can't handle that shit. It's not always an easy subject.
I need to be able to talk to you and be honest with you without you being upset with me about what I was honest about.
Okay, so I know what that is. Yeah. I have so many things loaded up here. It's not even. But I noticed there was something here that I didn't get a chance to play for you guys the other day at yesterday's episode. I did a little cover, a little slip of a cover.
Lately you've been questioning if I still see you the same way. 'Cause through these trying years, we've grown and both physically changed. But don't you know you'll always be the most beautiful woman I know. So let me reassure you, darling, that my feelings are truly unconditional. See, I will love you when your hair turns gray, yeah. And I'll still want you if you gain a little weight, yeah. Girl, the way we are is how it's gonna be, just as long as you're
Don't change. I know that's one of my songs. Say word if you fuck with it, what I heard. You know what I mean? Just saying. It get crazy in this place. But it's a big love here. It's a big love. And with all this talk about narcissism, I just have one thing I wanted to play right here just to convey and sort of taper all this stuff off and together. You know what I'm saying? Check it.
Whenever they coming back, revenge is a flashback. Whenever they coming back, so beware of a clap back. Whenever they coming back, humility's lost, Jack. Ain't nobody doing that, so beware of the clap back. Whenever they clap back, revenge is a cashback. Whenever they coming back, beware of the clap back. Whenever they coming back, humility's lost, Jack. And ain't nobody doing that, baby. Nowadays, I gotta watch out for these haters that hate me, 'cause a nigga try to throw back, flashback way back like I 8-track. Man, I'm 2023, we ain't doing that. Why you wanna hate me? What you be, cat? I'm just tryna rise up like the Falcons. Silly me, every time I be tryna do mine, I see a couple motherfuckers tryna hate that. Step back, way back, give me 3 stacks. Boy, I had to go pull up with your crib back and put a couple of them things through your snapback. Silly me, what the hell did I do that? I'm trying to do this just so all you people understand. Whenever you get in these problems, just understand. The clap back, whenever they coming back. Revenge is a snapback, whenever they coming back. So beware of the clap back, whenever they coming back. Humility's lost, Jack. Ain't nobody doing that. Beware of the clap back, whenever they coming back. Revenge is a flashback, whenever they coming back. Beware of the clap back, whenever they coming back. Humility's lost, Jack. And ain't nobody doing that, baby.
Look, ain't nobody doing that. Too many people out here telling, and I don't fuck with rats, but I do get to the cheese. I just don't got time to be turning around and having people stab me in my bag, bitch. Man, they tryna clone me, man, they tryna copy me. Everything that they see, they wanna do, they wanna be me. Man, they tryna be this like it, but they say they don't like it. Man, I'm a wifey type, and you bitches, you just one-nighters. Yeah, but I don't got time for the bullshit, baby. I'm just tryna run it up, I do it daily. Yeah. When you don't fall in line, they call you crazy. I don't give a fuck, I'm my own hero, so I do my own saving. And I don't give a fuck about a bored bitch. Nah, I don't give a fuck, 'cause I'm on my way to get rich. So beware of the clap back, bitch, 'cause if a bitch get in my way, then that bitch getting hit.
Beware of the clap back, whenever they coming back. Revenge is a flashback, whenever they doing that. So beware of the clap back, whenever they clap back. Humility's lost, Jack. And ain't nobody doing that. Beware of the clap back, whenever they clap back. Revenge is a flashback, whenever they doing that. So beware of the clap back, whenever they coming back. Humility's lost, Jack. And ain't nobody doing that, baby.
The clap back is real, that's why I told my still. Tryna avoid getting killed, man, it's real up on the field. All y'all niggas is live. I'm tryna live positive, but the nigga tryna run up in my crib. So I gotta show him just what it is. Bustin' at these bitches back, and I got that fire smack. Man, these niggas, they be talking smack, but they don't want none of that. And I'm ready for that combat, got bass gas and all of that. killing these niggas. Tryna get to the money, so how these pussies figure that they really bigger. I keep that pistol on me, and my niggas never fucking phony. Dragon Click always gon' be my homies. On the real, me and my niggas always on it. Tryna get to that dollar bill, and I'm known for keeping it real. And I got the motherfucking skills to pay the bills. Fuck around, get killed. Beware that clap back. Them boys coming through with them big gas. They'll cock it back and leave you big wag. And guess believe, boy, that's big facts. You heard?
Yay. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's time for this secret word of the week. All right? Your secret word is frog. All right? Check out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Be out of here.
Face. O-E-T. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. You know what time it is. Grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Show is online Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, baby. Grab your camera phone, get your device, kick off your shoes, grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Peasy Show is online, so come chill with us. We sure gon' have a good time, baby. We got the vibe. Welcome to my room, yes I'm blind. Saturday live, East Coast time, yeah. We on the rise. Enjoy the ride, what we can do is motivate minds, like Motivation Monday, all about your life. I make you try, thinking and crying, like waste of time. We get the Wednesday where we can ride to new way, music where they hit it, it's pride, Thursday, where we don't talk to me. Open mic and me, the place where you can share your time today. But I like Saturdays, put them on Cypher days. You can ride on stage, but you only got 30 minutes on the string. So what you come doing with me? Part of me in the team. I call my PPPs. Weekly on the corner seat. Won't you come join with me? You can be a part of me in the team. I call my PPPs. Guess me weekly on the corner seat. Talking about it, I want them talking about it. Tell them all around it. Tell them let them talk about it. Talking about it. I want them talking about it. I'ma tell them all around them. Tell them let them talk about it. Talking about it. Come on and talk about it. Tell them all around the world, let them talk about it. So grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Peasy Show is online Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, baby. Grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes, grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the Peasy Show is online, so come to
Motivation on a Monday, topics to try on a Tuesday. New wave music on a Wednesday. Thought back Thursday, Friday. Can't wait to the open mic. Got a cypher on Saturday. Do it like a holiday. Ain't nobody messing with the Peasy Show. We come back like a payday.